For this message, I have shuffled my cards with the energy and intention of bringing as much support and assistance to those of you who feel that one or more areas of your life are lacking some sort of meaning. So before you go on with this video, maybe pause it for a few minutes to sit and meditate on the specific area or specific areas in your life that you may find troublesome, where you may find that you have some difficulties to understand what is going on. The first card I'm pulling will be an indication of what is going on right now in your life in that specific area that you inquired about. The next card I'm pulling is raising the question of why things are the way they are in that area. And the last card I'm pulling is a direct advice from the Fairies, Trolls and Pixies on what kind of action that needs to be taken in that area of your life. So please meditate for a couple of minutes, put your feet on the ground, maybe go for a quick walk out in nature, really try to connect with the earth element and ground yourself. The more you are tuned in with the energies from the earth for this reading, the more precise the support and assistance from the fairies will be for you. Okay, so let's move on and pull the first card. And actually, two cards came out when asking what is going on right now. And here we have card number 36, the Spirit Dancer. And I will just show you the card in its upright position before I read it in reverse. It's beautiful light in the picture, like there is light all over. No matter in what direction the fairy goes, she is surrounded by light. Okay, so let's read the card in its reverse position. And normally in its upright position, the Spirit Dancer is talking about self-expression, freedom, exploration. But as she's coming out in reverse, she's talking about being self-absorbed and maybe obsessed about something. There is something that she cannot express fully. So the area in your life that you have asked about may be blocked. In that area, you may feel blocked in how to express your emotions, your feelings, or if it's a hobby you have, or a job, or certain relationships. And it can become quite a destructive energy. So the Spirit Dancer here is reminding us to just do it. Whatever it is that you feel you have to do or you need to do, just do it. Don't reflect too much about it. Don't be too hard on yourself if you feel that you're a failure or, okay, I didn't do this exactly right and it wasn't my top priority way of doing it. It wasn't the way I thought I was going to reach my goals, but I just have to do this. And she is really just encouraging you to do exactly that. Here it's more about really trying to just initiate creativity and emotion and inspiration to flow freely. It's more like giving it that spark that it needs, more than it's a result-oriented process. So just go ahead and do whatever you feel that you need to express, and don't be so afraid of how it may turn out. And definitely not punish yourself if you feel that you are just way off and things are really not falling out the way you thought they were. Just express what you have to express anyway. Okay, so the next card that came out when asking about the energies going on right now, the Gland Conner, card number 62. And like with the other card, I will just show you the card in its upright position first. And we can see here that there's a special focus on the third eye, the pineal gland. And so this is normally talking about illusion, delusion, lust, projection, but also clear sight and psychic abilities. But as the Gland Conner came out in reverse, we'll just have a look on that particular meaning of the card. And here it is reminding you about that maybe you or someone else is pretending to be something that they're really not. They are trying to make themselves look better, or maybe the other way around. They are trying to convince people that something is not very important to them, when in fact it is very important to them. So here we need to pay attention to false words and pretending and vanity. to remind ourselves to truly and honestly present ourselves with all that we are, not making excuses for what we are, not trying to pretend that we are something different. We need to really begin to come out into the world and showing who we really are, instead of just making excuses or giving a charade of something that we are really not. And also it means that perhaps someone around you is trying to present themselves as something that they're not. So maybe you need to pay attention to that and look closely to your surroundings and to the situations that you are surrounded by on a daily basis. Whom or what is not honest towards you? Is there some kind of acting going on? So don't let yourself be fooled by false situations or false persons surrounding you. Try to tune into your pineal gland, your third eye, and really look through what is really going on behind the scene. And read together with the spirit dancer in reverse, this could really indicate that the reason why you are not able to express what is truly within you could be that you are being led to believe less about yourself by your surroundings, that you feel some kind of suppression going on. And the other way around, maybe it's you who are suppressing others, not allowing them to express their true self. These cards can be read either way, so feel free to apply it however it resonates with your personal situation. So that was about what is going on right now. So we'll move on to the next question and the next card, which is why this is going on right now. And here we have card number 42. Mick the Myomancer. And maybe the names are not pronounced 100% correctly, but they have some tricky names once in a while, and I'm trying to do my best, so feel free to pronounce them in the way that feels right for you. But Mick the Myomancer is about small clues and details, messages all around you, small signs. It's also talking about patience. And as we can see on the card, we have little eyes or little creatures around this older guy, this older troll, hidden under a lot of leaves. So this is reminding us that we should look more thoroughly in our lives, in that specific area that you have acquired about, where you seem to have some kind of lack of understanding what is going on, some kind of lack of support or assistance, and try to look for the small signs hidden in the situations that you are surrounding yourself by throughout your everyday life. Because the fairies are here reminding you that life is bringing you small signs, maybe just ordinary, casual signs that we would easily overlook if we were not alert, if we were not focusing on finding out what's really going on. So Mick the Myomancer is reminding us that small, insignificant signs may have a great meaning for you right now. You are surrounded by omens, portents, and, like I said before, signs, but it's not like they're being written in large letters. They're not being shouted out right in front of you. They are just in the small details of life. In the ordinary, life becomes not perfect, but it will bring meaning. And remember, the more specific you can be with your question here, the easier you will get the answer. It will become very clear to you what the answer is here. And remember, the fairies, trolls, and pixies are not throwing the answer right up in our faces. No, they leave us with the inspiration of wanting to get to know your own intuition better, to go within and look what is truly within you. But they will leave you little hints, they will give you some kind of direction, but it is up to you to merge all these signs together. And if we look very carefully here and really spend some time on figuring out what all these little clues and details are about in our lives, we have put ourselves in a very good position of not wasting any more time any longer. Because if we don't get it now, you can be sure that the fairies and trolls and pixies will be back to remind you. But next time, perhaps, situations and persons and whatever may seem to create some kind of chaos or trouble in your life may be of a more serious character next time. because we didn't get it right the first time. So save yourselves for a lot of trouble. Go with your heart. Really sit and meditate upon, what happened today? Where have I been today? Whom have I been talking to? What were they really saying? What did I really feel when I talked to them? What did that situation make me feel like? And really dive into that to look for those small special signs that will lead you on the right track. Okay, so let's have a look at the last card that will indicate what kind of advice the fairies have for you in this specific area of life that you have been inquiring about. And here we have the Puck. Now it came out in reverse, but I'll just start by showing you the card in its upright position. Very beautiful bluish colors, a very, very light creature. Almost alien is what I'm coming to think of when I look at it. It's like just coming out of the blue, so to say. And normally the Puck is talking about shape changing, good in bad and bad in good, paradoxes, but also resolution. Okay, so let's have a look at the card in its reverse position. And here we are being reminded that there is exactly a paradox going on where we need some more information or we need some more experiences before it is clear to us how to resolve all of this. But while we are waiting for the right information to come in, we mustn't let ourselves be bogged down by it. We must not get into the energies of worrying or feeling frustrated or being impatient. But we should definitely try to stay alert, of course, to be ready for the information to come in, but stay also relaxed and accept that we also need to wait, that it's on its way, but we need to wait. And if we can accept that, we have come much closer to a resolution. So just trust the process, that the insight that you need, it will come to you. So try to get on in other areas of your life when you have acknowledged in which area you feel that you need some more information to come in, or where you need some more experience, or you need some pieces to the puzzle to fall into place. Because when we direct our focus onto other areas of our lives, which we also must attend to in our everyday life, we seem to create the flow in the area of life that is not working so well for us, and creating that kind of flow by just letting things be the way they are. When we have accepted it and we have acknowledged that there is something going on that we cannot yet resolve, but we have had our attention on it, then you are working with the energies around it because you simply have acknowledged it. And like I mentioned before, with this card, it's like the blue color is just like, it's coming out of the blue. So all of a sudden you will find the answer or answers you need. They will come, but they will come maybe through you having a good look in every detail of your life and what's going on, using your pineal gland to really try to look through the veil of things, so that we can turn the spirit dancer into its upright position, where you can express yourself freely without any fears or anxiety or being afraid of being misunderstood or left out or overruled, being left unseen and unheard. And with all the stress going on in the world right now, we seem to be pushed around. What is the truth and what is not? How do we go about things and how do we not go about things? So a lot is playing out right now for Mother Earth. Every inhabitant on the planet right now is experiencing something that is playing out in a crazy way, perhaps in their lives. So just know that things will fall into place. The pieces that you feel are missing to give you a whole good overview of the area that you have inquired about will fall into place. You will be presented to the right pieces of the puzzle, and you will know exactly where to put it in your life because you have put your intention to it. You have focused your energies on this particular area of your life that you wish to figure out what is going on, so that you can be moving on in your life as a whole individual, using all of your skills, using every side of your personality. So I hope that this message has brought some kind of support and assistance to you. And the fairies are always reminding us of that we need to do the work. So when they have pointed out to us what kind of energies are going on, why they are there, and given the advice to you, then it is up to you to go within and figure out how all this resonates within you. Just know that we are never alone. There are always support for us. We just need to ask and put our focus and our intention into it. We must have the wish to know what is going on beneath the surface, what's going on within us, if we want a true answer. And remember, if you want to dive deeper, if you would like a personal reading, please read the info in the box below this video. You're always welcome to contact me. And also, if you would like to know more about what is going on between heaven and earth, feel free to visit my website, herlanguage.dk. So I'm wishing you all the best. Take good care of yourselves. And remember that the goal is to be able to express yourself freely in every area of your life. Thank you for watching and listening. Bye for now.